Tonight, I knew that we needed to come in and really be consistent in some categories that we haven't been consistent in. Definitely felt like rebounding was one that we really needed to do a much better job in the battle of the boards. I felt like we did, out rebounding them by 20. Still not satisfied with the fact that we allowed them to have like 16, 18 0 boards. We have to be a team, especially getting ready for our conference, to be one and done for teams. Defensively, just being able to go and finish plays off with getting those rebounds. Constant work on turnovers, taking care of the ball and things like that. But definitely, happy to be having Ellie back in the scoring lineup, being a little bit more of like output, especially with Elise out tonight and seeing Jade step in. So we're definitely finding that core group that's gelling really well, and I think that's really important as, we're starting here the tip of the season and looking ahead to conference play coming up. It was good tonight to be able to see that we had so many players that are starting to find their niche within our offense, being able to figure out where those shots are, because obviously we want to be able to play the game fast, but that doesn't mean that we want to shoot the ball fast unless there's a layup or else we're in rhythm. So finding that timing is definitely key. I feel that Avery was able to do that better tonight than what she has been able to do before. So that only shows, the more that she's getting, to that spot of understanding what we're really looking for. As, with having a lot of newcomers, is that transition into what our style of play is. I feel like Mappy really came in tonight and felt a lot more confidence in her shot. I felt like before she was a little bit hesitant, not, and unsure of it, but I definitely felt like she was much more at ease. And so that's good to see, as well as, Jasmine Hale was the same way. And then to be able to have different players coming off the bench that were able to knock down shots, or at least be able to figure out where to pick and choose. And then sometimes, I feel like just being able to give the ball up for that one more or that shot, because anytime that you can have more assists and turnovers, that's always a good night. Even though I felt like our turnovers were a little high, thankfully our assists were higher. Jade's been somebody, the school that she was at before, she was more of like a 4-player out on the perimeter, not so much back to the basket. She's had to transition a little bit more for us, and now especially with Elise out, she's definitely somebody who has been a sponge and wants to learn and do. So to be able to see her have that success down low in the block, being able to go and rip down rebounds and, get herself to the free throw line was good to see her, because that shows that like she's really buying in the investments there. And that's exactly what we want to see out of somebody like Jade.
Overall, I think tonight was a good game for us. We went out. One of our main focuses was rebounding, which we did. We out-rebounded them tonight, but we did let them have quite a few O boards, which is something that we need to work on. Feels pretty good going out there. It's my last year, so I'm excited to see what it brings. In practice, we've been focusing on not letting people drive middle, so that's been a big thing, and then also pressuring the ball and helping over on defense.
Overall, I thought it was a good game. It's always good to protect the home court. It showed us things that we need to work on and prepare for our next game coming up. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get into the rhythm of games and everything. I had some great passes and assists from teammates tonight, which helped me get to that point. But overall, I'm excited and looking forward to seeing what this season might bring. I realize this is my last year. It's coming to the end. I'm just playing out there with my heart. Everything I have for my last year, for my team, for myself, and for the coaches.
Florida National is a well-coached team. They're always going to be pressing up in your face, and that is one thing that we're going to have to be able to have the composure with the basketball. I feel like that is one huge piece that we're going to have to be really good at coming up, and understanding that we can't be lazy with the basketball. That's been, like tonight, I felt like we were a little loose with it. So for a team like Florida National, we're going to have to be much more composed, much more working together on the court. And again, just the whole one and done as far as defensively getting those stops, finishing them off with those rebounds is going to be key.